CIS rejects up against outsiders, players of VP under a different tag. They were required to change their tags.
Camp not going to be so readily available here, though. A nice arrow already landing on the sniper into the burrow strike. They might have Pure already, and they do. They just juke around as, never mind, Zakoda right behind him, but not going to be able to get enough damage off. He's by the tier 1 tower. He'll be just fine, though. The burrow strike into the arrow is going to land, but do they have the follow-up damage? He is going to be protected there by Pure. In fact, Roger, he's the one that goes too far and does get punished.
Haven't seen the big team fights go out yet. Both teams very disciplined here, Mike, just building up, although they catch out DM.
Yeah, they do. DM gonna drop very quickly as you have so much magical damage there from CIS rejects. Towards the bottom side of the map, they might find GPK very soon, though he'll be the one to make the jump in onto Muero with the cookie out and the scatter blast. It's not going to be enough, and now a double burrow strike into the arrow, onto the snapfire. GPK, he's still trying to fight, but it's not going to work.
Ramses could be farming elsewhere. Teleportation's in, and you just clean up. And
GPK, he's going to cop an arrow here from Roger, and it looks like it might just be enough. He does get the Yules up in time, but he's still going to drop here to the split earth of Depressed Kid. In fact, it was Depressed Kid's Yules that was being committed just to ensure GPK does drop.
Another smoke. That's the second smoke back-to-back here.
Yeah, but Zakoda's going to break it once again. Nero going to find him. The burrow strike, that should be enough to set up, and it will be, but as you mentioned, that's not really the kill they want. Still Roger getting a very nice ward down. And that Radiant Triangle does have full vision here of Yamich, who thinks he's trying to be sneaky, but a great burrow strike. Miero again with a double stun out. Just going to wipe them out here. CIS rejects using this power spike perfectly. No, Roger could be in big trouble here. He's right underneath vision. In fact, never mind Ramses. He's going to be the one to jump right in. Nice cookie away from Yamich. In the meantime, though, Miero with a great burrow strike, finding the storm. They're even going to find Zakoda. Into the mid-tier 2 tower they go. But now he just goes for the silver edge, and feels like once you've got that available, you're more than happy to get started. See, he's going to TP down bot towards DM. We'll go for the sprout up, but that's not going to hold DM down. He'll try to chain away, but Depressed Kid going to find the Yule Scepter into the split earth. Do they have the damage, though? Not quite. Glimmer Cape will be there from Yamich as now Depressed Kid going to get caught out. GPK moving in. They've got the damage. They'll take the Leshrac down, and maybe if they can find Ramses, it'd be such a great feeling here. But CIS rejects, they have grouped up. Zakoda hasn't realized yet. Epicenter burrow strike is out, but GPK, he has the BKB up. The Sanking's gone too far. They'll lose another. FNG does move his way up. Depressed Kid right behind him. They're just kind of eyeing out GPK with a great observer ward. They might have him too. Burrow strike is out, but a great cookie going to allow the follow-up stun to miss as GPK is going to zip his way right out of there, and Yamich is going to be the one to drop. As CIS rejects, they are still waiting for another initiation. They might go on to GPK here with the epicenter. In fact, never mind, they never ended up popping it, but it may not matter. GPK, he'll still go for a vortex out. The epicenter was too late in the end. They just don't have the damage output. And so now FNG, he might drop it. They'll try out to the sniper. Pure, he's going to have to man fight this one out. He's leashed in time to the sprout. He still will be able to get away. His DM, he's the one in trouble, but he also gets his way out of there as now Depressed Kid. He's the one dropping low. He will go down with the Aegis up. Miero, he moved in for a stun to allow them to disengage here on CIS rejects, and that's exactly what they'll do. They're going to smoke up as 4. They'll move in towards the bottom side of the map, but CIS rejects, they seem to know what's going on, and yeah, the heartbeat creep. Once that smoke breaks, they're gonna know. Zakoda is spotted. Roger, no, a great vortex out. GPK, he's gonna set up for the team. FNG, he's barely surviving. As GPK, he'll get himself out, at least for now. They'll try to chase him down, but he's fine. Instead, they'll get the snapfire. DM, he's gonna drop to boot, just mess all over the map, as Pure does take down Miero. Another Moonlight Shadow being committed here by CIS rejects, but just going to be to relocate across the map. Instead, never mind mid lane. They're going to set up onto the edge. That should be one dead, but a nice vortex. GPK turning it around once again. It's going to be Miero for Zakoda for now. They need to back off on CIS rejects. Ramses, he'll try for the TP out. Do they have the Rod of Atos? They do. They'll lock him down. He's forced to BKB up, but it's not going to matter. He's gone. It's the Depressed Kid. He'll BKB himself. FNG already down as they'll chase down the last piece of the puzzle. It's going to be the Leshrac. Can he get himself out? It sure as hell doesn't seem like it, but no, never mind. They missed the scatter blast. Well, there is going to be a 4-man smoke up here, John.
Just look at the vision the Harpy gives. There's a big vision circle around him in that smoke.
Oh, GPK, he completely jukes out the Burrow Strike and now the Vortex. Into the kisses out. Poor old FNG. He's just going to have to cop it. That over the Undying gone. Depressed Kid, he's still going to try and move him, but another great cookie out from the snap by Mitch. He is just doing so much work. So he'll turn right back around with the Vortex out onto the last track. Depressed Kid's gone. Miero, he'll move in with the epicenter, but it's not going to be enough. He'll drop to boot. Roger is trying to get out himself, but it's not going to be there. Ramses, he's going to blink right in. He does find the Tinker. That'll be about it, I think. Ramses, he should not move in once again.
That Helm of the Dominator pickup has been paying dividends here for Roger. They catch one.
The DM, he's going to get the BKB off in time, and it does seem like he's going to be just fine. In fact, now they might turn around. Here comes GPK, but he's out of mana. He's still going to keep going. In fact, never mind, he's good. To take one down. Onto another we go. DM is gone. Ramses, he's going to be just fine.
Potentially a core Snapfire transitioning here.
GPK always found himself a Sand King. Miero. In fact, never mind. Miero has help around. Depresskit gonna move in with the Split Earth. GPK, he may have gone too far, and he has. Yamich still going with the kisses. It's not gonna be enough. In fact, Pure, he's forced to just TP away as his friends are falling. He just couldn't do anything about it. Look at this. Look at Ramses. This is what annoys me about this hero, John. You could just look at the tier 3 tower. In fact, never mind that, because mid lane, they're going on FNG. Burrow Strike is there from Miero, but Vortex is out. GPK going to try and turn it as FNG dropping low, does end up going down, but they're losing their racks in the meantime.
Oh
Ramses, he'll TP into the top racks and it's gone. What is this hero, man? It just doesn't make any sense. Ramses, he's going to BKB up. Just TP away. No problem.
They've left their high ground. They're just allowing this to happen. Mid is not shoved in. And they will try for the Roshan. They do take care of the creep. They dropping low here.
Yeah, they take the... Oh, they're trying for the Roshan, but they're in. They've got Miero, Pure. He's going to snap the Aegis away and just take down the Sand King, as they will find DM to boot. In goes the Press Kid, just trying to get out of there with the Wind Waker. GPK still trying to find a target, but in the meantime, Ramses, he's just split pushing once again, going for the Megas. Can he get it done? He's just going to BKB TP out. They can't stop it. It's just not fair. Mid lane, your Mitch is going to go down as they get another Scythe the Vice out onto the Enchantress. That'll be another. Very true, John. Thank you for that. Divine Rapiers at least stumps. I guess that's a tier 5 item in some sense. Pure. We have the Divine up now.
This could make or break them. If they don't find that kill, it might not work out.
GPK, he's gonna... Oh, that's a great Burrow Strike, Miero!
Oh, no.
He sets up perfectly, GPK! He's gone! The leash up the Timbersaw DM, he's gonna be alright. GPK though, he bought back for this. He wants a team fight. Who have they found? Roger, he'll be targeted, but he's fine. With the Aeon Disc, he's gonna be able to get himself out. That's a great Burrow out from Miero. They move in for more. Depressed Kid gonna try for the Snapfire. Looks like he's got him. Your Mitch gonna go down. In fact, they want more. Burrow Strike is out. That's Pure caught out. But never mind GPK. He's gonna move in after the Sand King. They don't have the backup right now, so Miero just needs to run, but Pure, he's got plenty of damage, but not against the Press Kid. He might drop with the Divine down, but he's got the Aegis anyway. In the meantime, Megas are being taken by Ramsey, so you've got to be a bit wary of that. Still great Vortex out, but it's not going to be enough. Pure, he's gone. They're trying to melt them down with the Mortimer's Kisses, but it's still not going well enough. GPK, he's going to go down. That has to be it. GG's called. Outsiders have seen enough. Tips are out for Pure. I think this time around it should be very, very different going into game number 2.
Again, very even so far, except for the mid. As you mentioned, GPK is having a really good time spamming his spells.
Depressed Kid. Yeah, mid lane. He's going to get stunned up. GPK able to find the solo pick off, and tips are already coming out as you will see FNG try to rotate and get something done. Maybe he can secure this, but no, he gets woken up by the Shadow Poison. GPK, great Fairy Fire out to boot, so FNG, he can't secure the kill. Not risking it, just leaves him be. Meanwhile, towards the mid lane, GPK being pushed away with the Sonic Wave as Roger is going to rotate on the Weaver, though it does seem like it's going to be a fight over the Power Runes, but Roger, he may have arrived a bit too early. He's going to get punished. GPK able to pick up a kill for himself once again, And it does seem like FNG does eventually end up dropping as he tried to contest the haste rune there with Zakota. Does not end up working out for him though. Oh, Depressed Kid now. Not you two, sir. He's gonna haste up here on GPK. Depressed Kid, they know exactly where he's gone. Oh, it's so disastrous. The top lane Rams is again gonna find himself in trouble. Not great news at all. The CIS rejects as they're just going to get run down here by Pure and Zakota. Ramses, he's still alive, but the chase is still going, somehow barely surviving. Now here going for the Nature's Wrath, and they actually end up finding Zakota instead. So Ramses somehow gets out scot-free, and he'll just TP right back to the fountain. In the meantime, bot lane Roger gonna end up dropping on the Weaver. There's no way of surviving through that arena spear. He's gonna drop, but on the other side of the map, GPK now going down. Miero will go ahead and pick it up for himself. The Press Kid not even bothering to try his top lane. Fiend's Grip is going to be out. They've got Pure. Ramses, he's going to rotate. No Battle Trance up yet, and they've got him. Still just trying to set up for that mid lane tower push. Nice fuels out from GPK, though. He just picked that up, and it looks like they're going to find a Press Kid. They find the Quap, and they'll move right into the mid-tier 1 tower. Miero, he's still going to try and fight, and it's quite a lot of damage, but he's all alone. At least for now, but FNG does move his way in. It seems like he's fine, as they'll turn back onto the Keeper of the Light. Yamich, still alive, but surely not for long. They are still trying to chase him down with this Coddle, but now it's the Weaver that gets caught out. Roger, caught with his pants down in the mid lane. It might be about the mid-tier 2 tower now. It's the Press Kid. Well, he does get spotted, but doesn't really get hit by Pure, so he's just fine. Instead, never mind GPK. He's going to find the Yule Scepter, but Depressed Kid, he does get the BKB off in time, and he wants to go for a bit of a fight. Instead, DM will move in onto Roger. They do at least get the Weaver for their trouble. But Pure, he's not backing off yet. He wants to go all the way. Stuns out. GPK will move in. DM is there. Nice spear out onto the Bane. That'll be another. It's DM, Pure, trying to back, but they've lost the Troll Warlord. Oh, Miero just wipes him out as GPK now going to try and back himself out of there. In fact, he'll move back in on a Depressed Kid. They do get the Quap, but they're going to lose the Leshrac. So they'll even lose Zakota. And Miero, he's chasing for a bit more here onto DM. Yamich, he'll be fine to TP away. Ramses and Miero, though, still hanging around bot lane, hoping someone moves low ground. Ramses, he's going to show himself. GPK going to try and move in, but the stuns are out. Yule Scepter is there in time. And Ramses, well, he'll just TP right away. Miero gonna have to do the same, but he can't get it off.
Despite being ahead 9-17, only have that 2k lead. Most of that gold's on GPK, not on Pure. The Prescott just jumps in.
Yeah, he does. He's gonna pop his BKB up, and there's your leash. Where you going, Leshrac? He'll use himself up, but the Prescott has the Sonic Wave, and they've got plenty of damage. Still, DM gonna move in and at least finds a decent trade for his team. It's something. Right now, Ramses, he might show on the creep wave as we speak, and does. Gives all the info they need, but can they actually catch him? Ramses, he'll back off. That's a great spear out, TM, right on target. Perfect. They'll take down the pesky Nature's Prophet. They might try for the T3 tower while they're at it. DPK. Thinking about moving in. Miero, he'll be the target. Trying to move out of that arena. He'll be forced to man fight this one out. Onto the Leshrac they go. He's pretty tanky. A big Sonic Wave there from Depressed Kid, but it's not proving to be enough. FSG and Roger, they'll burst down. Buybacks are coming out though. They'll keep going onto the Leshrac, but there's just so many stuns flying out. GPK, he's still not dying. They're still trying, but he's still alive somehow. Still healing up. FNG, this man just won't go down. GPK, he's on an Ultra and he wants the rampage, but they still away from him. Alright, game 3 it is, John. Has to be knocked down to the lower bracket, and of course this is for the to acquire a slot to the majors, so very important for all these teams to try and get through. Well, the Press Kid onto GPK mid lane though. Plenty of damage flying out onto the Ember as FNG gonna try and move in as well. Does have that brain sap. GPK, he'll eat the Fairy Fire, but the Tornado, it's gonna land from Depressed Kid.
He didn't find either rune. Good deny out from Depressed Kid. And they just managed to get that lock through, get the damage going. You have the levels up, and Depressed Kid to have a little bit more impact with Cold Snap. Oh.
Yeah, Pure's in a bit of danger here. He's trying to juke out Miero, but Miero's still on the chase and does have Shield Crash back up in a second, but a nice gust out. Pure still going, actually going to survive. See, he barely is alive, but the Warpine The Warpine's chasing him down. He needs the shot, and he's got the shot. Oh, Warpine Gaming.
The urn is up. They just really need a kill to start getting rolling on the cold snap, and they might find that kill.
Yeah, Pure. He's had a rough time already. He can't afford to die like this, but it looks like he's got no choice in the matter. And the CIS rejects, they're playing them like a fiddle right now, John. Top lane? Maybe they find Ramses, but he's got help on the way. He needs it ASAP. Here comes the press kid with a tornado out. Yamich, he might drop. In fact, he's trying to run back the other way. Ramses, he ends up securing the kill, and now he's out of here. The Medusa not going to drop as DM's gone. Oh, the press kid and FNG getting there right in the nick of time. And somehow Ramses walks out scot-free.
Bails out right in time. They do find a punishment for Roger, hanging around mid. Not the biggest kill to trade back. They might lose more, though.
They may. Rolling Thunder's there. They've got the Dazzle, at least for now. Miero really wanting that kill, but is going to end up thinking better of it. Does roll the other way as Gust does barely land from Pure. They really want any kill they can get right now. And with the Poison Touch, it's not going to be too hard to confirm that one.
It's a bit of an issue for the side of Outsiders. They don't have stuns if their DK and Murano's gone. When they, they commit those chains. Can't really chase. The press kid's still in trouble, though. Is he?
Uh-oh. Is he, though? Cold Snap is there with the Spirit Vessel out. GPK still going to be able to find the kill. Sleight of Fist is there, and Yamich will give the tip over. The GPK about to drop, but will not. As this time Pure will save the day, and Roger, he's the one to need to back off as FNG now moving in, but it's all one by one. They're just going to feed kills the way of Outsiders.
The press kid, I think he broke out of his Ghost Walk, or he got slighted as he was going into Ghost Walk, so not quite fully in India. And Ramses now.
Ramses, yeah, mid lane.
What?
It's not safe in this lane whatsoever. Ramses, he's gone now. Nobody was around to help out. Now they move in, but it's all too late. They've already lost the Medusa. They're just going to try and find some form of a trade, but this Rolling Thunder, it's only sunning up DM. And in the meantime, Roger does end up going down to Yamich, as now they'll go for a bit more. They found a press kit. That's the big one they want on the Invoker. But do they have the damage? He'll get the Ghost Walk off, but the dust is there. Yamich still going. Does find a press kit as they'll even get FNG. And now maybe the Pango to drop as Yamich somehow out of there is not going to drop. Miero's still in the chase. Yamich surely goes down, but what a 2 count. Oh, what a sidestep. Ankle breaker from Yamich. Dean's grip is out. So they've got the Drow Pure. He's been caught out here. Nightmare not going to hold him down. In the meantime, Prescott ends up going down to DPK as Yamich still trying to run. Ramses still trying to secure the kill, but needs to TP out and will do so with the smoke. And in fact, they're going to smoke up to try and force a fight. Big wrap around the Radiant Triangle. His DM is going to break the smoke of Roger. He'll go for the stun in. They're trying to burst one down, but Miero, he's there onto the Ember. Nice 4-staff away onto GPK, but he's still being controlled up. They really want GPK gone, and they might have him, but Shallowgrave is there. It'll buy a bit of time, so GPK, he'll go for the BKB Remnant away, and he's going to be fine for now. And the Sunstrike, it's not going to land either. It was so close, yet so far. Still Yamich, going to try and chase down, or rather be chased down by this Medusa as Ramses. He's not backing off. He's going all the way for this Mirana, but another Shallow Grave is there. He's still alive. Ramses instead will go after DM, and he would at least find the Dragon Knight. Onto Yamich they go. They'll find the Mirana, but they'll lose FNG and Roger. As GPK, he's not done yet. He wants the press kit on the Invoker. Remnant's forward. He's trying his best. In the meantime, Ramses is out of mana. No chance of survival. He's gone. GPK, he's still going. These Shallow Graves, they've just kept him alive so long. Hakoda. I mean, how many Shallow Graves that the tip finally comes out from DM?
Now you see the impact of a really well-positioned death. Just all the saves in the world, constant healing,
Jump in.
not even a holy locket.
Yeah, I certainly agree with your points there, John. As Miero, lay on disc, only going to save for so much. He'll try to roll up, but it's so much right-click damage from Pure. In fact, Roger, he tried to stick around, but GPK, go for a bit of a chase, knows where the inch is gone. It'll be a bit of a slow process, but nonetheless, the process will be done. GPK will pick up another.
They've got the leveler up on Pure now as well. So this process is a lot faster than you'd want it to be. Ags up on DM, Black Dragon form is up.
Pure. Takes down one tier 4. They've got to force a fight. I mean, it is 3v5, but you've got to get something done here as Pure. Is he going to back off? 20 seconds left on the Aegis. They are just trying to wait this one out. Moving in, though, they find the Bane. FNG already gone, and now they can move into the backside. GPK, who are we aiming? Ramses, right in the middle, trying to man-fight against Pure. He is in trouble right now, but he's still got the Aegis for another 5 seconds. In fact, Shallow Grave, it may have kind of screwed him up a little bit. Pure, I think he wanted to die there. It won't matter, though, because GPK, he'll just keep going, and Ramses, he's gone. DM, he'll pick up the kill. Ramses has no buyback available. And GG's are called, FNG. He's